Alright, double how are you doing today? Sakai-kun here and welcome back to ZZZ, part 3 of Anby's story. And without further ado, let's just get right into it too. I didn't see Soldier Liver or Trigger in the store. Do you know where they went? Though, they didn't tell me where they were headed. They're probably on a date together, right? A date? Why didn't they take me along with them? Why should they have to bring you along? Based on my experience, the optimal number of people for a date is no more than 2. Trigger wants to prove to me that she can take care of Soldier 11 if I'm not present. How can she prove it to me? Maybe she just wants to go on a normal date and cheer Soldier 11 up. Not to mention, Soldier 11 really is one tough cookie. Didn't she get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around the set like this? Being able to use all their energy to prioritize stabilizing vital signs, retaining maximum combat efficiency, that is the most basic requirements of a qualified silver company soldier. Anby, what? You do know that someday you'll have to tell us the whole story, right? Whether you want to involve us or not. Belle and I are a part of this and we have the right to know. Can I refuse? I know that once I tell you the whole story, you two definitely won't leave me alone. Just like a blockbuster movie, no matter how complete the original story is, they will always find a way to make a terrible sequel. Joker. Anyways, I just don't want to see that sequel. Now that's a hard metaphor to follow, but there are some really good sequels out there too. Yeah, of course there are. John Wick. Yeah, and sometimes the second film is terrible, but the third one turns out to be surprisingly great. He won't force you. Just hope you know that you're never alone. Wise is right. Besides, isn't this exactly what friends are for? I remember the first time I met you, Anby, and you were even more naive back then than you are now. But even then, I already had a feeling that we would become partners with a bond of trust and share moments that could never be replaced together. Yes, thanks for the reminder. Compared to who I was back then, I should have made some progress by now. Please, help me contact Nicole and everyone in the county hires you two. Whoa, is your runaway saga finally over? I have something I want to say to them before it all ends. Belle? Boom! Called it, Wise. Told you Anby would contact the cunning hairs today. Come on, time to cough up my 5,000 dailies. Hey, I need that to upgrade my characters. You actually got it right, Belle. And I was thinking it was premature to just go ahead and contact Nicole and the others like that. So you two already contacted everyone the counting hairs before I asked? Nope, that was all Belle. Nicole, Billy, and Nekomata should have arrived at 6th Street by now. Belle and I still have to open up the shop. Do you mind if we don't go looking for them with you? I won't get lost. Might as well be Zoro, you know, with the green color scheme. I don't know. You never know. Thank you so much, really. I'm truly grateful. Nice.
Nicole?
Well, look who decided to come back.
Oh, she angry.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me? I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
Oh?
Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
Nicole.
Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look. Listen, Anby. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The cunning hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
Sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. I shouldn't have run off on my own. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh, you finally need me?
Yeah. There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier. I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
Okay. Billy. Anby, it's so good to finally see you. I was this close to mentally preparing myself to lose you this close. I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. I'm truly sorry. I won't let you lose me. Well, I'll do my best. How have you been lately? Nicole's been ranting about you every day. Actually, she's known that you've been crashing with the proxies this whole time. She's just thought that bossing in to take you away would defeat the purpose, so when you took the initiative to contact her, no matter how angry she seemed, deep down she was probably really relieved. As for Nekomata, and don't be startled, she was genuinely really worried about you. Nekomata was worried about me. You may not have been able to see it, but our little Nekomata has been quite restless indeed. Even though we knew the proxies were sorry about that. Even though we knew the proxies were taking care of you, we also knew you seemed to be mixed up in something heavy, and she understands better than almost anyone, just how wrong the idea of just solving the problem with your own strength is. Just yesterday, Nekomata was muttering to herself, if only I had paid more attention to her. She cares about me? Yeah, she even has a gift for you. She said that she wants to give it to you once she sees you again. She has a gift for me. You look pretty shocked, to be honest, so am I. Really, I can't help but marvel at how amazing the friendship between girls can be. Maybe I should watch a few more flicks about girls' bands or something like that. Alright, right. When you see Nekomata, make sure you don't tell her I said any of that, otherwise she'll definitely scratch up my paint job with her claws, just like a ball of steel wool on a non-stick pan. Anby, promise me, please. Say that you promise me. Going without no promises. Zero promises.
Who's there?
Anby! It's you!
It's been a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
That's our boring burger girl. You always sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright, To help make you more interesting, Nekomata has a special gift for you. Here you go.
Aww. Plushie. She's adorable. Nice. Very, very nice.
Oh, a doll. Is it supposed to be me? With this rough stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself? This is too much, Nekomata. I can't accept this.
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole. But it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and wow, it somehow looked just like our Anby.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin. Go on, take it. Keep it with you all the time. And don't let it out of your sight.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh, wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
Oh, Nicole's
All
back.
right, I'll trust you.
Damn, bro.
Let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Oh, Lady Nekomata appreciates your rare treat. But
Not now, but the noodle shop is close by.
once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
Aw, the doll somehow feels heavier in Anby's hands. Anby lowers her head as Nekomata grins. Anby has just received some information. The person you're looking for is at Lumen Square. There was another woman besides her, and the two were walking towards the riverside. I see, Nicole. Thank you. Quick, tell me I'm the best. Nicole, you're the best. Good girl. Go have fun, and remember to come home afterwards. Alright. I'm going to Lumen Square.
So, here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before. But I can't quite remember.
I'm...
What'd you say? I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Anby. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were different than I expected, surprisingly soft. We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security. The public security office isn't far from here. After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the sunset by the river.
You sure know how to plant...
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student. Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes, I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
That's our model soldier for ya. So, Anby, can you relax now? Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another squad mate, so I promise to look after her. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please keep this for me while I'm away.
What's this? A doll? It looks a little familiar.
It's very cute.
Soldier 11 looks confused but still takes the doll and hugs it tightly. So tight that it almost bursts.
Please, keep it safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
Don't worry. If it means that much to you, we'll be sure to keep it safe.
This is so sweet, man. I'm about to
Thanks.
cry, bro.
It gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the video store and get something warm to wear.
It's time to head back now. Be sure not to catch a cold. Yeah, let's head back to 6th Street. Anby, you're back. Trigger and Soldier 11 are getting ready to call it a night. If there's nothing else you need to do, you should probably turn in earlier today too. Okay, thank you, Wise. Thank you and Belle for all you've done for the Cunning Hares and me. I actually have a place I can stay other than the Cunning Hares. This is a miracle that the Anby of the past would never have dared dream of. Anby, what prompted you to say all of this? Did you watch some kind of weird movie today? I just suddenly felt like saying it. Sounds fishy to me. Not at all. Good night, boys. You're finally back, Anby. Looks like you all had a great time. Have you had dinner yet? If not, I still have some leftover carrot chips here. You can have as many as you want. I already ate. I had 2 hamburgers. Really? Won't eating 2 burgers before bed make you gain weight? No, I'll burn it all off overnight. If you want to drag someone to join you for a night one, take Wise. He'll be totally psyched for it. Would he though? Look at you. You're looking all smug. She looks all smug. Damn, bro.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
The what now? What the hell is an ambitizinia?
It's Anby. Just Anby.
What the hell is an ambitizinia?
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
That's a good name, bro. I really love that name. Harin.
It was your name
Just
before
frozen
you were
down.
Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is the Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me everything.
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh.
Allow me to apologize to you.
Anby recounts everything about Silver Squad from its creation to its downfall.
There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were considered the top performer.
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. But yes, I was selected. They devised an operation, a suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment, but the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive Bangbu into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you were still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
Offed myself.
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you, because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself. So, eventually, I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans. According to a movie Wise loaned me from the store, this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there. So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying. Why am I crying?
Bro, he's gonna make me cry, bro.
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best. I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation and have a good night's sleep.
No, Anby. You're being selfish. I don't accept your apology. I don't!
It's almost midnight.
Anby,
Anby closes her eyes and her forehead touches Soldier 11's. Soldier 11 fingers tighten their grip on Anby, digging into her skin. Suddenly, Soldier 11's grip loosens, her expression turns black.
What is this place? What am I doing here? Who am I?
Your name is Soldier 11. Good night.
That is messed up, man. That is so messed up. That is so messed up.
Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Anby, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right?
Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least, that's what I planned on saying.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover. I don't want to lose anything, or anyone important to me, Proxy. So please, help me. Take me back in that hollow, and help me smash up that weird lab, so I can get some closure with my former family.
Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hair's tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is all over. But right now, I've got someplace to be.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear?
I won't.
Making me cry,
Don't
bro.
worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
Nice. Anby, are you about to head out? Yep. Let's go. This is it. This is it. In the Cunning Hair's temporary base.
Long time no see.
Who's that?
Replica number 0.
Oh. Oh.
Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
Anby, you look like a character straight out of a movie right now.
I never thought I'd be back in this uniform.
Your fighting style seems to have changed.
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
I knew you were so reliable, Anby.
The past me was reliable too.
That's true. The enemy's tough. Be careful.
Orders received.
You don't need to be careful. That needs to be destroyed.
I never expected to one day be the one guiding you, Proxy.
I'm heartbroken, Anby. Here I was, thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy, Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
Damn, okay. Picture though? They're just mindless drones though.
This is so weird. These Ambys. No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
Twiggy, what have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
Suddenly, there is the frigid lab. You catch a glimpse of something emerging from the recesses of your memory.
No, that's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs.
That is messed up.
You
That is
created
really messed up.
all these sisters of ours just to harvest them like animals?
Yeah, that person that was experimenting on her just brainwashed her into oblivion.
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family. So if we're family, why don't you feel the same pain as me? It's a real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good, but it's not like there hasn't been any
All
progress.
I make is defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs.
But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology which will stabilize control of the cloning process. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air. Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own. Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens. And you would be its commander. Me? I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for killing all those sisters of ours. Whatever you want. Captain, do you want to come home?
This is not my home. I feel disgusted. I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the Hollow.
Damn. Tragic. Honestly, I don't feel angry or anything. I'm just feeling sad for Twiggy.
I know! I feel the same way about myself.
Yeah.
Disgusted. Get out of here!
A vial of medicine appears in Twiggy's hand, and she injected half of the liquid into her arm. Girl suddenly snatched. What girl suddenly snatches the needle away and injects the remaining liquid into her own arm. Ah, girl A. Okay.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone.
I want to protect you. Protect all of you.
Damn.
Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
Damn, this is just sad, bro. A strange scene transpires. The helpless replicas are torn apart and absorbed by two massive monster shadows. Moments later, a familiar figure appears before these terrifying enemies.
You. Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Okay.
The current you feels really familiar.
I never expected to be able to face you like this.
Counter!
Wide open. Show no mercy, even if our opponent is twiggy.
That's my line.
Fight him off. Loyalty. I shouldn't miss this feeling.
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
Don't push yourself. Understood?
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
Ouch.
Ignite!
Soldier 11, formation.
Ignite!
Engaging. The final blow.
GG's. Oh, what a damn mess.
Did I fail the combat test again? I told you, I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay.
Oh, man. Damn.
You. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with Trigger?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Anby. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward. I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died.
Oh, damn.
I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can. Sure thing. As for what comes next, you gotta do that alone, right, Anby?
Anby walks towards the laboratory building. There's a deathly silence here, as though everything that had happened was just a nightmare.
This tech has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting me be born. Anby? What's on your mind? Proxy, you're still here? Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Opal Squad can take over from here now that everything's done. Really? That's great. What a dilemma. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech, or not? Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
The fact that you're even saying this means you're reconsidering it, right? Good and evil lie in the hand that wields the sword, not the sword itself. I think I heard that in a movie once. For better or worse, Silver Company technology has the power to change our world entirely. I can't help but think of the possibilities it holds for our future.
But even so, you're right. It's just, I don't know how to make a decision that I won't regret. Well, time for this proxy to clock out for the day. I'll be waiting for you at the video store. Stop by soon, Anby.
The proxy ends the comms. The deadly silence returns.
I've made up my mind.
Anby, welcome back. The cunning heads are here to pick you up, and Trigger hasn't left you either. I think they all want to talk to you and make sure that you're safe and sound. Do you want to chat with them first? Okay, sounds very nice. Wise and I will be waiting for you right now. Great. Trigger? Soldier 11 been picked up already. Don't worry, I promise you I will take care of her. Letting her enter the hollow in such a stable state doesn't seem like taking good care of her. It's not about letting her, but accompanying her. Everyone has things they're committed to, don't they? I won't stop Soldier 11 from seeing this through, but I can make sure she's not alone. And so that's how you see it. And are you sure this won't cause any problems for the 11 and military? Military faction struggles never ceases. Unfortunately, ancient history like Silver Company isn't the focus. After returning, Soldier 11 will undoubtedly receive more professional care than she would lying on the sofa in a video store. Sounds complicated. I knew I wasn't cut out from the military. Don't be too down. I don't think I know any more than 3 people who are suited to be in the military, including yourself. Absolutely not. Okay. These clothes sure bring back memories, Anby. I was wearing this when you found me. I didn't even realize how much time has gone by. It's impressive you can still fit into your clothes. I definitely can't wear any of my wardrobe from back then. Yeah, I agree. Where did that come from? And where are you looking, Anby? You're still an awful liar. Oh, Nekomata set me up. Did you give me that doll to monitor me? Meow, you sure discovered that quickly. I had been hoping to snatch it back first. I suppose I do have that thing too, though. That thing? What thing? Something like, what was it again? Oh, the right to privacy? I don't know about things like that. I was just thinking that if a dummy burger girl like you disappeared without a word again, Nicole would be worried about you. You'll make Nicole super worried to death. Sorry, I won't do it again. Make a promise? Nice. Excuse me, cutie. Have you seen my friend Anby? I'm Anby. You are my colleague, Billy Kid. I am really Anby. And I can prove it to you. Remember all the things we went through together? Don't give me that flustered look. I'm just joking around. Is this what you used to wear before you joined the cutting hair? It's not bad. It really suits you. Maybe I should switch back to my old thread soon. Nice. Okay. She's not there. Yeah, she's not there. Welcome back. I've already spoken to them. Anby, you really do move fast. I'm so happy seeing you smile again, especially considering everything that's happened. Because I've already made a choice I won't regret, I think. Then when can rest easy for now? Okay. Proxy and Bell. I know just expressing my gratitude with words alone is not enough. I hope that someday I get a chance to help you too. And then I'll give it my best just like today. Wow, now that's something we can look forward to. Remember, the next time we find ourselves in a sticky situation, we'll Commander Anby of the Cunning Hairs with extreme prejudice. Please be sure to do so. We'll be standing at all times waiting for me someone. Afterwards, it seems as though a long time has passed before. Well, anyways, guess what I just ran into the street? Me. Your doppelganger? Well, it will definitely be something if I did see one. Unfortunately, not this time. I actually ran into Anby and Trigger eating burgers together. That's really close. That's a rare combi. I thought so too, so I went over to say hi and catch up with them. What did you talk about? It might be faster if you just asked them directly. They were asking me why they hadn't seen you around yet. They're right by 141 right now. Do you want to go talk to them? Okay, yeah, go talk to them. Anby! Talk to me! Anby! Talk to me! Talk to Ore!
Oh, red chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Stuff in your face.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, it would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
No, there's a smell, right?
Burgers don't smell.
Eating burgers doesn't make you smell. That's why they're the golden standard of fast food.
Exactly. Proxy, when did you get here?
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough condition.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
So her body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Anby out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
Like I said, that's great.
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful?
Hadian's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful. I don't know what to say. All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good. We won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa. But once she turns her hatred towards something or someone else, things will get dangerous. Harin is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
I didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
There are movies like that?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
Sure. Stop by anytime.
Thank you, Manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
It's adorable.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers? It's on me today. Come on, you can get whatever you like.
It's so cute. Guys, if you're all done chatting, why don't we head back? Let's go. We had been back to it. And that concludes our 3-part. That was awesome. That was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed that too much, more than I thought I would. And goddamn, that was some sad stuff, okay? The girls just wanted a place to belong. But then one of them got abandoned and, well, she pretty much, her mind is just broken completely to the point that she just wanted to go back to Tops. And that was insane. That was too much for me to handle, and yeah, I kind of teared up a bit there. Anyway, guys, it's really late. It's like 5 a.m. If you like, share, subscribe, you know the rest, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.